So the week ahead starts off light, no surprise there. We do have IFO out of Germany released a bit shortly, as well as the UK's roadmap when it comes to easing lockdown restrictions. But for tomorrow, when it comes to economic data, we got a couple items out of Europe. It's Eurozone final CPI figures, as well as employment data out of the UK. And when it comes to the US, in this case, housing data released on Wednesday last week. We did get some figures out of the housing sector. Existing home sales and building permits were better than expected. Housing starts, though, a bit of a miss on that front. There's also going to be EIA's oil inventories estimate, which last week showed another significant drawdown, though in this case all traders might be more about repositioning because we've got a significant fundamental event next week in the form of the OPEC Plus meeting. So on Thursday we got preliminary GDP figures for the US expected to show growth, durables expected to remain positive, but where's the miss really? Well, it's been on when it comes to unemployment claims. Last week it was worse than expected, it was worse than previous, and its previous figure was revised to a worse figure, so a higher figure. And on Friday we are going to get Baker Hughes oil rig count, which last week the number of active oil rigs for the US dropped by 1 to 305, ending what has been consecutive weeks of increases. Now, the overall theme when it comes to financial markets and the focus right now has to do with rising yields as well as inflationary expectations. That means anything that has to do with pricing is going to be noted by the market. We have two items on Friday, and that's U of M inflation expectations following an increase when it came to its preliminary reading, as well as personal consumption expenditure price index out of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. When it comes to central bank announcements, in this case, we'll start off with central bank speak. We got the Fed's Powell testifying before the Senate Banking Committee, as well as the House Financial Services Committee on Tuesday and Wednesday, respectively, with regards to the Fed's monetary policy report. But you can expect questions on those two items. And when it comes to the remaining FX majors, we got one monetary policy announcement, and that has to do with the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. No changes are expected. The kiwi has been outperforming this morning following the S&P's credit rating upgrade for the nation. Lastly, when it comes to U.S. earnings, we do have a few names. We got Home Depot tomorrow, we got Nvidia the day after, and we got Salesforce on Thursday.